In today's lesson, we'll be looking at Part 3 of your English SPM listening test. In this part, it can be a bit tricky, but with the right tips and skills, you'll be well prepared. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome back to English Made Possible with me, Teacher M. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at Part 3 of your English SPM listening test. In this part of the test, you are required to match speakers with the most suitable extracts. In this part, it can be a bit tricky, but with the right tips and skills, you'll be well prepared. So, let's get started. Tip number 1, familiarize yourself with the extracts. Before you start listening, take a moment to read the extracts provided. This will give you an idea of the content and help you identify the keywords. Knowing what to listen for is half the battle. Tip number 2, identify keywords. As you read the extracts, highlight the keywords or phrases that stand out. These are the words that you want to pay special attention to when listening to the audio. Tip number 3, listen actively. In Part 3, you have the advantage of listening to the audio twice. Please make the most of this during the first time you listen. Try to understand what subject matters the speakers are talking about and jot down quick notes if necessary. Then, when you listen again, focus on catching the important words and phrases you've already spotted. This will help you match the speakers to the right extracts. Tip number 4, take quick notes. During the second listening, jot down the alphabets or keywords next to each speaker's number. This will help you remember who said what, especially when there are multiple speakers in the audio. Tip number 5, understand context. Always keep in mind the context of the audio. Understanding the overall theme or subject matter can guide you in making the right matches between speakers and the extracts. Tip number 6, use keywords. Remember those keywords you identified? They are your best friends in this part. Match them with what you hear from each speaker. Keywords can be a strong indicator of the correct match. Tip number 7, practice, practice, and practice. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Try out past papers or online practice tests to fine-tune your skills. Remember, Part 3 of the English SPM listening test may seem challenging, but with active listening, keyword identification, and practicing with double listening opportunities, you can master this section. Remember to read the extracts beforehand, identify keywords, and use 2 listening chances wisely. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more SPM English tips. Best of luck with your preparations. See you again in English Made Possible with me, Teacher M.